it's Jessie here. I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be a tag video. I haven't done a tag video in a really long time. In fact, I haven't done a sit down and chit chat with you guys video in a while. I want to get back to doing more of these, and I thought that a tag was a super great way to transition right back into sitting in front of the camera and talking to you guys again. I mean, I do vlogs, but it's a little bit different than kind of setting up the tripod, sitting down, and just looking at you guys face to face. So today's video, like I said, is a tag video. It is the Falling for Fall tag. I just went on Google and typed in fall tag video questions, and these came up. I don't think I've done this tag before, and if I have, it's been quite a while, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I've got the questions over here on my computer, so that's what I'm looking at. Here we go. First question is, what are you most looking forward to this fall? Probably just the same things I'm looking forward to every fall. Thanksgiving, Halloween, cooler temperatures for sure, the leaves changing. Fall is my favorite time of year. Southeast Michigan, where I live, is absolutely beautiful this time of year when it starts to cool down and the leaves all start to change. It's just so beautiful. It's the reason why we stay in Michigan. You know, we've talked a lot in the past about moving to a warmer climate, moving somewhere where it's not such a dramatic winter, because we're not the biggest fans of winter, but fall keeps us here in Southeast Michigan because it's just so beautiful. I love the idea of like bonfires and just enjoying that crisp, cool air. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to fall in general, weather, the activities. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, so really looking forward to that and just moving forward through the holiday season. So yeah, just all the basic things I think that everybody looks forward to in the fall. And of course, pumpkin spice lattes, because duh. Though not the Starbucks ones. I don't like Starbucks. You guys have heard me talk, I think, before about my disdain for Starbucks. I'm a Tim Hortons girl. Anyways, question number 2 is, what has been your favorite Halloween costume so far? You know, I was never super creative growing up. I think I was a princess like 3 years in a row, and I was a bride for 2 years in a row, which is basically a princess without the crown, right? So growing up, I never really had super creative costumes. Once I got older, and as an adult, we used to go to a costume party every year, so my husband and I did a lot of like couples costumes, which I really liked. But I think my all-time favorite was when I went as a deer and he went as a hunter. That was a great costume. It was super cheap. All I had to do was go and buy the little antlers, and I just did the deer makeup. I wore a fuzzy vest, and it was like a really cute costume. If I can find pictures, I will post them here so you guys can see. But that was like my favorite costume ever. We went as Harry and Hermione from Harry Potter one year. We did like a Pharaoh and Cleopatra type thing one year. What else have we done? We always like do theme costumes. We were pirates one year. So it's been a lot of fun. That costume party that we used to go to doesn't really happen anymore, so we probably won't be doing costumes anymore, but it's good while it lasted. Number 3, nude or dark lips? I'm a dark lip girl. I think I look kind of stupid with nude lips, realistically. Or at least I've never found a nude lipstick that I think looks good on me. I think they all wash me out, and since I'm super pale to begin with, it just is not a flattering look. I love a good dark lip though, so dark, like vampy purples and like brown toned shades. Even black lipstick I've rocked on a few occasions, and I just think it looks really pretty with my skin tone. So dark lips all the way. Number 4, do you call the season autumn or fall? I think I use both interchangeably, just depending on the situation, the conversation. Number 5, what is the weather like during fall where you live? I already sort of touched on this. It's cooler, crisp, beautiful. There's some rain and some wind. Those fall days are not necessarily my favorite, but when it's sunny out, but it's, you know, cooler, like 55 degrees, and you're walking down the street and like leaves are crunching beneath your feet, that is like the greatest thing. It gets much cooler at night here in the fall, so it'll be like 40s overnight, and then in the early part of the day it'll be like 60 degrees and perfect, and then as we get closer to like 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when the sweaters all come off and we're all sweating to death because it's back up to 70 degrees before it then drops back down as the sun goes down and we're all freezing again. Number 6. Are we on 6? I think we're on 6. Favorite fall fashion trend. I am not a fashion girl. I do not know what any of the trends are. I haven't even really done a whole lot of clothing shopping, so I honestly have no idea in terms of like 2017 fall fashion. But just in general, like warmer, darker colors, I'm all about that life. I love sweaters, skinny jeans, boots. I feel like I get kind of shortchanged when it comes to boots though, because I can't really wear anything with a heel because of my herniated disc in my back. Whenever I wear heels, I can't wear them very long without excruciating back pain. And I'm not really a big fan of like flat boots. So the most that I can really get away with in terms of boots are like a good sturdy combat boot, which I do love. But like the cute booties and super tall like stiletto boots and stuff, I can't wear. Just kind of a bummer. I also can't wear heeled pumps, which is totally a bummer. I feel like flats are just so... They're cute, but they're not sexy. Like, I can't wear sexy shoes because it hurts my back. I'm off on a tangent again. I feel like every time I sit down to talk to you guys, I end up talking a mile a minute and there's a tangent. Sorry. So I'm not really sure if I answered that question, but there you go. Number 7, favorite fall activity. We don't, other than going to like pick pumpkins or apple picking, we don't really do any activities that are fall specific outside of like bonfires, and we do those in the summer too, so even that's not really fall specific, but definitely love a good bonfire when it's like 50 degrees outside and you're huddled up with your scarf and your gloves, sitting next to that fire. I love that smell. It just screams summer and fall to me because that's when we do bonfires. And like I said, going to the pumpkin patch, we've done a corn maze or a haunted house in the past. So that sort of thing, anything I can really do with my family. Number 8, most worn shoes. Like I said earlier, my combat boots get a ton of use in the fall and winter time. In fact, I need to buy a new pair because the soles of my combat boots are like completely split and broken and not at all functional at this point. So definitely combat boots. I love them. I am a big fan of summer just because I can wear sandals and I don't have to wear closed-toed shoes. I really hate having to wear big socks and big old boots, but in the fall and winter, obviously it's a necessity, and when it's a necessity, I love me some combat boots. Number 9 is pumpkin spice latte or salted caramel mocha. I love me some salted caramel, don't get me wrong, but I'm a pumpkin spice latte girl all the way. I guess I'm just basic. I love me some pumpkin spice. Number 10, what are you planning to do / what did you do for Halloween? So Halloween has not hit us just yet. In terms of Halloween plans, the only thing we have planned is trick-or-treating with my youngest son. My oldest son is 14 and has informed me that he is just much too old for trick-or-treating. He does not want to wear a costume. He said he will walk around with us, but he's not going to actually do any trick-or-treating. He said, if I really want candy, I'll buy my own. That's my impression of him because he's got that deep voice now. You know, puberty. So it's just going to be my little guy trick-or-treating this year. He's 9, and that's kind of breaking my heart a little bit. Like, the fact that my son is too old for trick-or-treating means that I'm getting old, I think. But we're still going to go. We're going to take Austin, do some trick-or-treating, have some apple cider and donuts. Same thing we do every year. Super basic. Just door to door trick-or-treating. Oh, how could I forget? We also, every year after we go trick-or-treating, come home, we make mummy dogs, which are just hot dogs wrapped in like crescent roll dough, and we watch Hocus Pocus. That's a tradition that's going to happen from now until my children move out, I guess, and then I'll probably do it on my own with my husband. So that's always fun. Number 11, you're cuddled up at home. Are you reading a book or watching a movie? For years and years, the answer to this question would have absolutely been reading a book, but I just don't read as much as I used to. So most likely, if I'm cuddled up at home, I'm watching a movie, or I'm watching like a YouTube video. Yeah. Number 12, what are you thankful for? This video could go on for 3 hours with me talking about what I am thankful for, because I am a very, very lucky woman and I have a lot of things in my life to be grateful for. But I'm not going to get super sappy and emotional and drag this on. I'm just going to tell you that I am thankful for my husband, who works so hard and never ever complains. He is seriously the hardest working person that I know. He goes above and beyond in every single thing that he does. He's the best father to my children. He's just like a 1 in a million guy, and I do not know what I did to get so lucky as to deserve him. I said I wasn't going to get sappy. Here I go. My children, of course. Robbie's 14, and he's at an age now where we are butting heads like crazy. But I love that boy to death. And he is turning into a man right before my eyes, and it's incredible to see. And he's turning into the kind of man that I always hoped he would. So he's only 14, he's got some years left to go, but I'm fairly certain that he's going to turn into, you know, the kind of man that my husband is, and that makes me very proud. Austin is the smartest person I know, adult or child. He is just so smart, and he has such a way about him. He's so thoughtful, and the way that he speaks and the way that he is just like such a tribute to everything that I've ever wanted for him. He blows me away on a daily basis. Outside of that, I mean, my family, my friends, all of you guys watching, the fact that I am able to live the life that I do, it's just, there's just so much to be thankful for. I was thinking about doing a video around Thanksgiving talking about all of the things I'm thankful for, where I go into even more detail than I just did. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Also, if there's any other tag videos you would like to see me do, because that was the last question, you can list those down below too, or anything you guys want me to sit and chit chat with you guys about. These videos are so much fun for me to do, just sitting down talking to you guys like I would a friend. I love doing that. You know, yammering on and on and on and having you guys roll your eyes at how much I talk. It's fun. So if you have tag videos or questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe so that you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.